Hey, what's up, folks? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Commuting with Chris here on Battery Powered. Today, we're going to talk about those things, those quick 5 things that you are likely to forget when you move to your new device. This list I came up with because I've either forgotten them or in the past 3 to 4 days, I've been getting people asking me about them. So let's kick it off here. Number 1, passwords. iCloud password is probably your most important one. Hopefully you've got an iCloud account set up and you're not doing the old manual mode of managing all your data, but make sure you've got your iCloud password because I don't know it. Apple Store doesn't know it. The Genius Bar doesn't know it. And it's important that you've got that. Your other passwords, like your application, your account passwords, those are just as critical. I always recommend going and actually taking a list of all the mail accounts and everything like that on your device and making sure that they're all there after you move. But the simple one here is passwords. Make sure you get passwords. Moving on to item number 2, backups. iCloud backup is the easiest and most convenient for most folks. You will need Wi-Fi for this. If you've left your phone plugged in and on Wi-Fi, and you do that every night, you've probably got a pretty current one, but it's not a bad idea to take one now either. So go into settings, go into iCloud, go into backup, and hit backup now. Just get on a Wi-Fi network and hit it. You'll thank me for it later. If you're using an iOS 11 or 12 migration path, it's going to use this most recent backup to restore the configuration and some of the messaging and things like that on your new device. So you will thank me. I promise. Just do this. The third item, it's kind of like a religion. 3, just to be clear, password, backup, and now AppleCare. Now, if you bought a phone on an installment plan, or you're doing the Apple upgrade plan, there may be AppleCare or some sort of insurance product already included in that. You can check that out on the Apple website if it's AppleCare, or your carrier, if you did a carrier upgrade plan, should have provided you some information with the shipment of the device that talks to that. But for all you cash folks, or you outright buyers, or the folks like me who went into the store and ordered 2 devices and said, I don't know which one I'm going to keep, and you stared at them both in the box for a day and then finally opened one of them and said, this is it. Yeah, if you didn't buy AppleCare on both of them, like I never did, I always buy it on the one I end up opening and keeping, this is your reminder. But the caveat is there's 2 AppleCare products available this year for iPhones. There's the AppleCare Plus, which we all know and love. Usually costs between $150 to $199 up front, $29 glass replacement, $99 device replacement if you bend it in half, but you've still got the phone on you. There's a new one. Yes, a new AppleCare product. It is the Apple Theft and Loss Protection Program. I believe it runs about $100 more than the traditional, so around $300 for the newer iPhones. And with that, you get a third tier now. If you lose the phone, in addition to the 2 times of screen replacement or 2 times full device replacement, you now have 2 times of I lost or my phone got stolen replacement. It's cool, right? Except it's $100 up front, and the replacement cost of the device is between $199 and $269 depending on your device. So it's a bit of money. It wasn't something that if you didn't watch the keynote and you haven't clicked around on the website much, it's kind of gone by the wayside for some people, but it's important to note. So AppleCare, if you wanted to do it, this is your time to remember that. The 4th thing, another one that's a little bit of a, this one's actually, I'm sorry, this is a no-brainer. This one's very, very simple. Find My iPhone. Now, when you log into your new device, you transfer over your iCloud stuff, you're going to have Find My iPhone already activated. So that's not a problem. You do want to log into the app, though. Make sure you log into the Find My iPhone app on your new phone. Make sure you can see your new phone. Make sure that you're reporting your location from that device or whatever the heck you've got to do. Just make sure it's working. That's all. It's kind of like another test to make sure that you remembered your passwords, first on the list. So, Find My iPhone, very, very good thing to have. It's also a good reminder if you're going to be getting rid of your old iPhone or you're going to be giving it away to somebody, just take a minute now and go in and shut off Find My iPhone. Just before you wipe it, it's going to ask you to do that anyway, but it'll save you a little bit of grief. Maybe. The 5th and the last thing, and quite honestly, the reason why I made this video, because I was banging my head around this weekend over this, name your iPhone. What do I mean? I mean, when you migrate over your new device from your old device, you do the thing with the camera and the little swirly images or whatever, however the migration path is, you end up on your new phone. For me, my new phone named itself the same thing as my old phone, which is great. I like it. But it was really confusing when I went in to manage some of the storage stuff in iCloud. Also, find my iPhone. There's that handy little icon. I realize it shows you a picture of a phone and stuff. So if you've got a black phone and now you have a white phone, really easy. If you got a little phone and now you have a big phone, real easy. But you know what's even easier? Just going into settings, go into general, go into about. Your phone name is right there. Take 20 seconds now and go change it. I mean, maybe not on the device that you're watching this on, but remember it for afterwards. Now, you don't have to necessarily change your new one. You could go change your old one. The important thing is that they're different, so that if you ever need to go back to that backup for any reason, or you want to identify your new device for wiping out some storage or something like that in your iCloud account, you've got that information. Maybe you want to name your old one Charlie's iPhone 5 old, and your new one Charlie's iPhone 5 new, even though you've got an iPhone X, hopefully, or an iPhone XS, or an XR, or whatever it is. So those are my tips. Those are the things that I've either forgotten or I've been called about here in the past couple days, and I wanted to share with you folks. What did I forget? What's on the thing that you always remember that I should throw in the next video? Let me know down in the comments or drop me a message. Otherwise, thanks for watching Commuting with Chris here on Battery Powered. I hope you all have a great day.